Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. So, time to update XRP after my last video because we had those spikes, okay? To be fair, an unexpected spike, which sometimes happens. Remember, I had my alternative wave 2 here, so we talked about the beginning of the wave 1 here at around 39.2 cents, that we came down in a leading diagonal in a wave 1, and then we had the wave 2 here. And then we were thinking we could already be in the wave 3. Now, I told you if we go above that 36 cent level, obviously we're invalidating that, so the wave 2 has to be moved. Yeah, this is not possible anymore. So let's take that out. And we even broke above the 39 cent level briefly, which means this wave 4 can't be here anymore. Now what I can simply do, because this move to the upside, even though it was roughly 20%, is nothing bullish. Okay, so what I'll do, and you can see that with a strong decline anyway. So I'm going to do, I'll take that triangle out and make a few modifications here and just simply change where the wave 4 ended. So that the wave 1 to the downside, I can still keep it labeled like that, because this is still a leading diagonal, just a longer one, and that the wave 2 ended here. There is no change at all. We basically, with this, also maxed out what we could do, but even if we go above that level, if we don't hold this level, yeah, I would have to just rearrange the wave 4 high, because, and it might sound strange to you, but this is nothing bullish that's happening here, at least not yet, yeah. We have only briefly broken above the 88.7% FIB level, haven't even managed to hold it. And we are now breaking down so strongly again. It was just a bit of a, pump and dump, you can say, nothing crazy. I mean, there are rumors going around that obviously the court case is coming to an end, which I think is generally good news. But overall, from a chart point of view, until we have a real impulse to the upside, this is not a strong chart. It just isn't. Yeah, it just isn't from the long term. It isn't. Yeah, it's now here because it's making lower highs in every bull run. So it would be interesting to see what the next bull run is doing. And also, it's still met, basically it retested the 88.7% FIB level from below, and that is at 37.6 cents. You can say it was retesting it, or I tried to get above it, it failed and is breaking down. That is not a bullish sign. So I'll remain of my view that this is bearish. Would only change my view if we get at least above the 37.5 cent level. But again, it needs to be a substantial break. So that means we go above it and we hold it instead of just losing it again. Because if you lose it again, and you basically after that move yesterday, I mean, we have roughly a 14% decrease. That is nothing bullish, okay? Especially if we now go below the 33.7 cent level, that's a 78.6% FIB level. If we lose that, then it's pretty much clear that this was just a fake out. And I mean, the way this is coming down now just confirms that. It basically confirms the view that we're in a wave 3, as indicated here, because the wave 3 is normally a very, very impulsive and very bearish wave. So we can calculate the target for the white wave 3 based on the latest wave 2 movement here. And I think we can look at, first of all, 29.7 cents. That is, sort of the 1-to-1 ratio, but you would normally expect it to go to the 1.618, so the 23.6 cent level. And that's where we are currently with XRP. I mean, let's take a look at the indicators as well, which I've made very small down here. Important are the 4-hour chart, in my opinion, where you can see how the 4-hour chart is looking like. Certainly nothing bullish. Yeah, we have a bearish crossover here in place on the MACD. You can clearly see that. Very bearish. And here on the RSI as well. I mean, already on that move to the upside, you had a bearish divergence in place, making lower highs, basically a triple top on the RSI, whereas we were making still higher price highs. And that is always a warning. And then we had a bearish crossover here as well on the 4-hour chart. And on the daily, we had a bearish crossover on the RSI as well. On the MACD, we are at the moment just simply losing bullish momentum. So let's see if this is rolling over as well. there could be further confirmation that we're indeed in the wave 3 to the downside. And that is generally my view of XRP at the moment. So at the moment, I'm not changing my view here. So hopefully you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out my or the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.